Greetings, YouTube. I could fill up volumes on my channel about the ramifications and implications of so many people, including myself, doubling, tripling, you name it, our chance to get rank 4 6 stars after July 4th weekend sales. Personally, I went from 4 to 6, though I am 2/3 of the way in both Tier 6 Basic and Tier 3 Alpha, to earning my 7th rank 4. It feels like just yesterday that we were talking as a community about rank 4 5 stars, because that used to be a big deal. I mean, for a long time, Tier 5 Basic didn't exist. And when they first came out, 10% of a Tier 5 Basic, 4,500 Tier 5 Basic Callus fragments, were in Odin, were $100. That's right, it cost you $2,000 on average just for Tier 5 Basic to take a 5-star to rank 5. Oh, how thankful we are. It no longer costs $2,000 to take a 5-star to rank 5. The good news is that for those of you who think that you are somehow never going to catch up in MCOC terms, the best champions especially, like the champions you see in front of you, Corvus, Hercules, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Omega, Black Widow, Clairvoyant, Nick Fury, and so many others. If you have them as 5 stars, especially if you can max sig them, they're better than most 6 stars, even at rank 4. And on top of that, let's just say, hypothetically, it takes you 100 more hits with that 5-star than a 6-star at rank 4. I actually don't think it would be 100 more hits, but let's say 100 more hits. And let's say you average 20 to 30 hits before you get knocked out, so let's just say conservatively it's 4 to 5 revives. 4 to 5 revives is worth 160 to 200 units. The average amount of money it costs right now to take a 6-star up to rank 4 is a minimum at Paragon of $300. Because, of course, the Odin deal over the weekend got us Paragon players who broke our wallets. 1 Tier 6 Basic and 1 Tier 3 Alpha per Odin. Max 3, and it takes 3 of those each to take a 6-star to rank 4. And then, of course, you could spend $600 worth of units, and for 18,000 units, get a rank 3 to rank 4 generic rank-up gem. Every time this happens, the algorithm changes. When 5 stars first were able to be to rank 5, that was the first time we saw the Infinite Streak death matches get triggered really below 5,000 PI per, or 15,000 total. Then, when 6 stars came into the game, and of course you'd use 6 stars in certain arenas, suddenly it jumped up again to 18,000 per, or 6,000 per. Then, with rank 3s, it went, and I've seen it happen several times, to 21,000. Where, if you're going to the arena, you're going to get yourself into a really tough match, or risk it at least. Let's say you've got a team of 5 and 6 stars. And I'm running full suicides, of course. But anybody really below 7,000 right now, so below like this juggernaut, I would not feel comfortable taking into either the 6-star Basic or the 6-star Featured Arena. Those teams would probably trigger a death match that would send your head spinning. And I've seen it triggered with Ebony Coleslaw and Stealth Spidey. For a long time, I wouldn't see those triggered until I got down to like under 6,000, but not now. Well, since the average prestige of the community went up fairly significantly, I am already seeing the ramifications in my arena matches and the data that I wanted to pass on to you all. This is not to say that it will happen, it's just to say that it can happen, and if it happens to you, and you've watched this video, you cannot be surprised, because I have sold my soul to the arena and the data of the arena for years now, and we are learning more about it right now. So, here is, apparently I'm allergic to the arena, an example of what some 565s can be up against now in the arena. This was my attempt to get to the win streak of 15 to 20 this week. So you can see I've got a great synergy team of 565, Wasp, Kitty Pryde, and Ghost, all SIG 200. Now this isn't to say this is a hard fight to get through, but I'd never seen this before, and I've seen this since with champions that aren't rated 18,000, 17,000, 16,000 as 5 stars. You're fighting Nimrod, Kitty Pryde, and Hercules with a Thronebreaker who has wallet breaker credentials, because from the HOW arena alliance, shout out to K Guns and this HOW alliance, you're triggering 3, I think, really solid defenders, especially for the arena. Hercules, we are seeing Hercules, Nimrod, and Penny Parker. We are seeing more and more and more, and that can be difficult. And those of you have said, even if the matches are easy, you hate the arena so much, you don't want to do them. But also the problem is, Kabam wants you to jump in because we have such a huge gold and ISO shortage right now from so many players after so many rank ups for 5 and 6 stars. So, this was one example of what I've seen in the arena. Let's look at the second example. This was better for PI. But notice, as I'm showcasing more 5 stars, that we are now seeing Rintra, fairly common, into the match. And as the game continues to evolve, we are seeing quite a few of the newer champions who are better defenders. Here's looking at you, Sauron. Here's looking at you, Craven. Here's looking at you, Cersei, Icarus. The 2022 champs, they're filtering in. I would not feel good, if I were you, bringing in a team, even if you're past a win streak of 22, like I was here, bringing in a team below 21,000 PI. And I'm worried that if this trend continues with the rank 4s pushing the algorithm up once again, it's probably going to be 24,000, because it usually goes up by increments of 3,000 whenever a new rank occurs. And that would mean that really you wouldn't feel comfortable bringing in a team that wouldn't trigger that with any rank 3 6 stars. And I pray this doesn't happen, but I've seen it a couple times. Rank 1 6 stars, rank 3 5 stars and rank 1 6 stars would be in danger of triggering it. Thankfully, 6 stars are still kind of secured from this because I think of how they're coded, but you just never know. So the arena just got harder after this past weekend. It is historically what happens after a record-breaking weekend that gives so many people their highest rated champs for the first time. And as rank 4s continue to proliferate, it is imperative that we have this conversation about cutoffs so that you're not shocked when suddenly, for the first time ever, your team of rank 3 5 stars gets the death matchup of Hercules, Kitty Pryde, and Nimrod that all total together over 63,000 PI. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one. I appreciate your support.